Welcome to the workout. This one is loosen up your body and a bit more. So logically it follows on from the first video, which is the beginner's video, loosen up your body. I do recommend, if you haven't looked at that one yet, that you give that one a try. If it's really easy, you're in the right place here, but you may want to work on it for a few weeks and then try this one. We move a little bit faster paced, and I'm not stopping and starting so much to give you extra instructions. Some of the movements are going to be very familiar from the previous video, but we're adding a little more in. We're loosening through the joints, and we're also beginning to work the heart and the lungs a bit harder, which will make you feel that you're breathing a little bit heavier and also possibly raising your heart rate just a bit. Okay, couple of words just before we start. As always, make sure that you have water with you and that you're taking regular sips throughout the workout. Remember, you can always press the pause button. And then join in once you've had a drink or a little rest. Also, make sure that you have a nice, stable, smooth, level surface. Definitely no working on rugs, getting your toes caught in the edges or anything like that. Keep the pets out, shut the door. I'm going to be not using the chair today for this one, except just one or two places. But if you feel unsteady, always safety first, put the chair in front of you, use two hands, or put the chair to one side, one hand if that feels appropriate. Remember, you're working gradually towards being able to support yourself in balance on your own feet. So eventually you'd want to get rid of the chair, but safety first always. Lastly, footwear matters. We're going to be moving, stepping a lot, moving around. Whenever you do exercise, please wear proper, flat, well-fitting, comfortable shoes. No slippers, no sandals that are going to slip off the back, nothing that's going to cause you a bit of jeopardy, all right? So please have appropriate footwear. Okay, enough of all of that. Let's get started. Loosen your body and a bit more. Starting with stepping on the spot. Check your posture. Your feet are going to be stepping underneath your front hips, so on their railway tracks. Length through your spine. Pull up tall, feel very tall. Shoulders relaxed and chin level. So you should try to look straight ahead and beware of dropping your head down as you work. Arms nice and loose at your sides. And we're going to turn to look, but keeping the stepping going. So just your head is going to turn to one side, looking, and back to your center. And turning your head to the other side, and back to your center. As you do this, careful to keep your shoulders facing ahead. They don't turn with you. Here we go again. Head only turns, and center. And head turning, and center. One more. Don't let your chin drop down as you turn your head sideways, and center. And smoothly around, and center. Good. Check that you're holding your spot and that you haven't drifted away from it. We're going to do shoulders lifting and down. Shoulders up, up to your ears and down, sliding them down. And up and smoothly drawing them all the way down. And again, and down. Last one of these, up and down. And from there, we're going to roll the shoulders from the front to the back. Keeping your head completely still as you do this. So it's the shoulders rolling from front to back. Everything else staying still, stepping on the spot. Arms down, elbows to your sides. And we're going to draw circles with the elbows. So you can either keep them low down here if you have uncomfortable or dodgy shoulders at all, or bigger circles pulling back behind you if that's comfortable for your shoulders. And do remember, any of these movements that you find destabilizing, if you're doing the and stepping, you can always just stand still and do the movements. Arms down. Shake out your shoulders. We're going to take the feet a little bit wider now. So you have heels underneath your shoulders and soft knees. A little turn out on your feet, arms at your sides. We're sliding down, looking straight ahead and up again. And you're reaching your hand down the side of your knee. This is one that we've done before in Loosen Up. And you remember you're just creeping the hand down the side of the knee without pushing your hip sideways. And up you come. And the other side. Find something to look at straight ahead and keep looking. And up again. Good. Again, third time. Try to get the hand even further, a little way down and up. And down the other side. Oof. Loosening through the spine sideways. Hands to the center. Shoulders down, so keep your hands down by your belly button here. Top half of the body's turning. Twisting around and back to your center. And again, top half only, so that means your head and your shoulders, but not your hips. Around, again, and back to the center. Bottom half stays still, around, because we want it to feel that you're pulling through your waist. It's loosening through your spine as you turn. And last time, around, and back you come. And we're going to take the feet back onto the railway tracks and carry on stepping. Most of this workout, you're going to be stepping. Okay, so check your posture, everything nice and tall here. And we're just going to do a few little loosening up arm movements. 1 and 2. Keeping the elbows down by your sides, hands coming up. Up to the shoulders and back. Up to the shoulders and back. Up and back. Up. Now turn your palms away, same thing. And 1. And up. And up. And both together. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Last 1 and down. Good. Shake out your shoulders. And now we're taking arms to the sides and back. Out to the sides and back. Not too high. Keep them at or below shoulder level. And out and back. Now 1 in front at a time. And up and up. Again, not too high. And 4, 3, 2, 1, and shake out your arms there. Keep your stepping going. Okay, so here we're going to just stop for a moment and we're going to do our mini squats, which we did in the previous video. Feet hip width. Remember, it's a little sit back with the bum and straight up again. And it's a very small movement and we just do lots of them because it's a great loosener for your ankles, hips and knees. So you push the bottom back. You keep your abdominal muscle gently pulling in. That's that lower tummy muscle. And make sure that your knees point straight ahead as you do it. Bottom goes back behind you each time. Keep your chest high so that you are not lowering down through your back. Try to have something that you're looking at straight ahead of you. Okay, and we're going to do the last one of those now. And then we're going to add arms. Arms in front and arms in front. So every time you do that little sit backwards, the arms come up and down and they float and down. They're quite wide, but not too wide. 2 more and float and down. Last 1 and down. And now we're going to do sit and stay and up again. Sit back and stay and up. Use your abdominal muscle there and up. Good. And 2 more. Sitting backwards all the way, always. Always sitting backwards. And 1 more. And up. Good. And stepping it out on the spot. So just moving the feet there. Good. Next one. We're going to have the feet a little bit wider. So here we go. Soft knees here, and we're doing our side to side sway. So in this one, we're not tipping up at all. Remember, we're just going straight across, straight across, straight across. I'm going to get rid of this chair out of the way for the moment and all the way over. because I'm adding a little arm swing in, over and over. And I don't take my feet off the ground for this one. They feel like they could come off the ground. They could, because I'm going quite a long way from side to side, but try to keep just the front of the feet on the ground so you're not actually lifting away, but you are doing a bit of a side swing here. Look ahead, try not to let your head go side to side with you. So it's just the body going over to one leg, over to the second leg. And we'll do 4 more, 4 and 3 and 2, very loose with the arms, floppy, and bring it back and stepping out on the spot again. Good. So next one we're going to do, we're doing some work for the front and the back of the legs, all right? So we're going to do this one that we did before, but it's a little bit trickier this time. This is where we're going to lift the leg behind and lift the other leg behind. You may want to use a chair just for one hand if you're not used to doing this. Lift the leg behind, lift the leg behind. So each time, knee stays down, you're pulling the leg behind you and behind you, going from one leg to the other leg and over and back, over and back, over and back, over and back. 4 more, pulling the heel in behind, see it, and there, all right. And now the opposite, knees up in front, use your tummy muscle, lift, 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 lift. So knees straight up, again use your chair if you need to with one hand, lift, nice and tall. Just picking the knees up, this is hard work. And last one here, and then we're going to do the same on the other one again, and knees behind, so heels behind. So the knees are down, heels behind, that's it. And 4 more, pulling into your bum, pulling into your bum, pulling in. 4, 3, 2, 1, stop still there, ready for the opposite one, knees high, and lift, 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 and lift. 4, 3, abs in, 2, 1, and stop still there, or rather back to your stepping, because we're not stopping still. Okay, we're going to do a stepping, 4 marches this way, using the arms to help you march. 4 marches that way, then back to the center, then the other way and back. Follow along with me, 4 of everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, quarter turn. 1, 2, digging back with the elbows. 4, back to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, quarter turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, and front. Okay, and just step it out there. Keep your feet moving. Remember, you can pause the video whenever, take a drink of water, have a rest. If that's enough for you, then that's absolutely fine. You're going to build up gradually. I'm keeping moving. Okay, we're going to do side steps next. So just pausing for a moment. It's a side step and back, and step over and back. Taking this out of the way, and step and back, and step and back. Now the other way. Over, everything square to the front. You're just stepping to the side, returning, and over and back, and over and back, and step it out there. We're going to do the same thing again, this time 2 steps this way, twice. 2 steps this way, twice. Ready? Pay attention. And 1 and 2, and back, second lot. 1 and 2, and back. Now careful, we're going the other way. 1 and 2, and back, and over, over, return, and finish. Good, stepping it out on the spot. Okay, a bit more arm work, here we go. We're going to press the arms in front, press and back, press and back, push an imaginary object out of your way. And long arms in front, keep them low. Now to the sides, out, and push. Again, don't go too sideways, just something that your arms and your shoulders can cope with. And push, and push. Arms down, shake out. I am going to do them now, alternating front and side. You can do that if you want, or you can just do the front ones and then some more of the side ones. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and front, side, front, side. 2 to go. Last one, and bring it down, shake out your arms. Good. Okay, we're getting there. Next one is much more of a brain trick than anything else. So I'm going to slow the speed down. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to start by doing a very simple toe tap, touching the toe on the diagonal. And this is one from Loosen Up Your Body. So you may be familiar with this already, which is a good thing. I stay still in the middle. I just tap the toe, firstly to one side, then to the other. And you need to keep that going because that's going to be like going in clockwork in the back while we add in the difficult bit, which is the arms, all right? So this is the background going on here. And now after another 4 lots of this, I'll count you in and we'll add an arm out to the side and it's always going to be the opposite side arm. Okay, here we go, slowly. 1, that's one set. 2, I'm going to give you a clue. This is the first arm. 3 and 4, getting ready with the arm now. 1, keep this arm out at the side, not too high. Oof. 3, all of a sudden it got complicated. 4, keep going if you can. If you've lost the plot, get your feet back. Do the feet, see if you can get the arms going. 3 and 4. We'll do one more lot just in case you're making it now. 1 and 2 and 3. Last set and finish. Step it out. All right. Well, congratulations if you managed it. Get somebody else to check that you managed it. Show them. See whether you're doing the right thing, because sometimes people think they've got that right and it turns out they're doing the same arm and same leg without even knowing it. This is very common. Okay, we're nearly there. I want you to slow it down and we're now doing sticky toes. This is one of my favorite exercises. It's like you're pedaling or you're trying to lift the toes off but they won't quite come off. So you're pushing down, you're going up and down, up and down. Each time one heel comes up, then the other heel, then the other heel, then the other heel. Yeah, might need to practice it a bit to get this technique, but it's really good for ankles and calf muscles and for your feet to keep them nice and supple. And sticky toes, pushing up, feeling the work in the calf muscles. That's those ones down there behind me. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're going to have feet just on the railway tracks. Just a little bend again now. Dip, very gentle. Dip, hopefully your heart rate's coming back and you're not feeling quite so warm and maybe your breathing is getting a little bit more normal than it was a few minutes ago. And 3 and 2 and 1 and just shake out your legs there. Remember, little shake out. Ooh. So you've done a proper warming up, loosening up exercise workout now. And we're going to finish with a big stretch. You have 2 options. The first one is in case you have shoulders that are pretty uncomfortable. So you're going to keep it low and just do a kind of small yawn there. So breathing in and out. You don't have to be stepping for this. Breathe in and out. And again, breathe. If your arms are good, we're going right the way. And and one more. Getting those shoulders moving. Everything loosened up there. Great. Well done, you made it to the end. Hopefully you made it on your feet all the way to the end and didn't sit down halfway through. But if you did, come back, try it again. It is safe to do every day, okay? You may find that you get a few kind of muscle reactions, a few pains or aches, particularly aches, where you're not used to having them. That's because you're doing movement that you're not used to. But as the body adapts, that effect wears off, all right? So it's perfectly okay. It's not indicating that there's a problem at all. And the body will grow stronger, and then you'll just feel fitter and ready to go on to something else. So have a look at some of the other videos as well. You can always try the hands, wrists and fingers one, because you don't even need to stand up for that, but very good for keeping your hands in good shape. Okay, see you next time. Bye.